Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now that they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Back to pass, it's Bradley. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs are on the move.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Maddox.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bring in the heat. And that one's way too far for everybody. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And off to Jones. Fights off the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Got out of trouble and throws.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense, quick tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That defense getting back there. He'll lose a couple. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Bradley. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff. It's Maddox. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacey. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking. Snead gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Ohio. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? To the air, it's Bailey. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Kick is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves. But that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Off play action. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it behind the line. It's Hoffman. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. With the run on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Bradley. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. NC State going up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoffman. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Really nice job by the defense. 3rd and short, the whole menu's open, but they were ready. They saw the pass coming, tight coverage in the back end, and the quarterback had no choice but to throw the football away.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the icy. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. He's in open space downfield. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Bradley. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll try the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Jumped on top of the pile. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The give to the tailback. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Huffman. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Huffman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Simon.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
From the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here's the handoff. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Jones. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Gives it on the option. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. That gives him a 16-10 lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a gap. It's Maddox. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Simon. Breaks into the open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hoffman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
To the air, it's Bradley. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tight end now in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bradley. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simon. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.